Let me now bring in Bryan Stern. He's the chairman and founder of Gray Bull Rescue. It's a nonprofit, veteran-led rescue operation, and he's helping rescue stranded Americans who are there in Mexico. Bryan, thank you for joining me early this morning.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
So your organization is specially trained, for moments like this to enter high-risk, dangerous regions and help get Americans back home. Could you first off just, paint the picture of how tense things are on the ground?
Yeah, so Gray Bull Rescue is a veteran-led, donor-funded international rescue organization. We've conducted 801 missions in the last 4.5 years as a team. We've worked Ukraine, Afghanistan, Gaza, all the bad spots. Here in PV in Puerto Vallarta, the violence is very real. The cartels. It's interesting to understand that the cartels are extremely capable. They may not have a navy, but on the ground, they're very organized, very well resourced, very capable. They have excellent intelligence. They are not a bunch of guys with face tattoos and machine guns. These guys are armored personnel carriers, rocket propelled grenades, missiles. They're very capable. So the situation is tense because this is it's a very conventional kind of a war, even though it's against a criminal syndicate like the cartels.
And when you talk about how capable they are, so what do your tactics look like when you go in to rescue these Americans? How are you going in and how are you getting them out?
We like to use we have a ground piece, an air piece. We also have a maritime piece if we need it as a contingency, at least for this side of Mexico. We employ helicopters, we employ fixed wing aircraft, we employ up armored vehicles, we employ all kinds of other tactics designed to evade conflict. We're not here to fight and win any war. We're not, the fight between the cartels and the army is not our fight. Our job is to rescue Americans that are trapped and cut off where the air carriers have canceled flights, where the streets are dangerous. We'll fly helicopters in, pick people up, and bring them to where they need to be, either to get out by Comair to the airport, which is opening up, thankfully, or on charter air, which we coordinate and arrange.
Yeah. Talk to me about numbers. How many team members do you have there on the ground, and how many Americans have you rescued so far?
We don't like to get into numbers in the middle of an ongoing operation. We like to keep everybody guessing a little bit for security purposes. But suffice it to say, we have the resources that we need on the ground as far as manpower goes. But we are donor funded, and helicopters do not fly themselves. They do cost money. GrayBullRescue.org is where people can go to get help. If you're trapped and you're stuck, register on the website. That's also where you can go to give help. We need financial resources to make these missions possible.
Yeah, we will share that far and wide with our audience for sure. Let me also ask you this, Bryan, because Americans who are there are being told right now to shelter in place amidst the ongoing conflict. There are obviously people that you and your team haven't gotten to yet. What other pieces of advice or guidance would you give Americans who are stuck right now waiting to get back home? How do they stay safe?
Yeah, number one is you want to listen to the State Department. State Department has excellent intelligence on the street. The ambassador here is tremendous. He's a great guy who comes from the intelligence community and the special operations community, so he gets it, which is good news. So number one, you want to listen to the State Department. Number two, we say fraternity rules. Don't leave fun to find fun. If you're safe where you are, stay put. Register at GrayBullRescue.org and we'll come for you, no problem. Or if you think that you can get out safely, if and only if, and the situation dictates, then move to the airport. But bottom line is staying here right now, I think, is ill-advised.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.